Howdy. I'm here to talk about Legion. I did not like this movie. I was exceptionally bored with it. I really have no problem giving it a 2, which I think is the lowest rating I've given a movie since starting the video blog project. I thought it was really bad. It's about random people at a gas station in the middle of nowhere, being caught in the middle of the apocalypse, and little do they know, the chosen one is a fetus in some girl's belly, and they have to protect it, and a fallen angel comes to help protect it from other angels. That's what it's about. It's not about much else, and I mean, like, literally, there's not much else going on here. We don't know anything. We don't know any backstory. It isn't interesting in the least. You never have any emotional or intellectual investment in this movie. There's just nothing there. It's hollow. Very confusing. It really reminded me, it would make a good video game. And it reminded me of watching like a video game, but the film part, you know, you play the level and then you get like a connector story or something to take you to the next level. This was like a video game, except you never get to participate. And I mean, really, for long sections of the film, there's nothing going on but guns firing. And I don't like that. I don't like when a gun is a character in a script and they expect it to talk a lot more than the other characters. Just a really, really bad movie. You get introduced to all these characters, and then the characters get taken away from you, and you don't really care because you never knew anything about the characters. They just have the thinnest backstory possible. Again, it was produced, written, and directed by Scott Stewart, and usually I'm all about the singular experience, someone needing to get their story out there. He should have worked a lot more on the story. Again, there's this war in heaven, and or at least, you know, God is fed up with us, and I just want to know more. I want to know why anything that happens in this movie. I thought even the special effects were bad, unoriginal at least. I don't know. There's not much going on with this film. It stars, let's see, Charles S. Dutton is in it. I like seeing Charles S. Dutton. He's a good character actor. He's given very little to do here. I mean, seriously, very little to do. And it's good to see him at least, but not here. Dennis Quaid's in it. Dennis Quaid is interesting. Sometimes I like Dennis Quaid, sometimes I don't care much for him, but he always does something interesting. And here it's like he knew that he was making a bad movie, so he makes a lot of weird choices with his acting, and they seem odd in the film, but it kind of, you know, lets you watch him instead of the movie and like, wow, what's Dennis Quaid doing? And you don't have to worry about watching the bad movie. It's Lucas something. The kid from Sling Blade is in this. He's, I guess, the main guy. I don't know. He's the one who has to protect the chosen one, and that's fine. I mean, really, that's all we know. He has a dream, and again, this is man. It's a really bad movie. There's not much to even talk about because, and the angel. The angel, who is the angel? Paul Bettany. Good actor. Again, I feel sorry for a lot of people in this movie because it's just terrible. Again, it's just utterly confusing, really pointless. I didn't understand a lot of what was happening. Things seem to happen with characters just standing around. Like something would happen on one side of the room and it would affect the whole group, and they're just like standing there watching it. I mean, very, very poorly written. Very poorly written. Again, it's like the angel needs to save someone. He's standing 5 feet away. He's watching it all happen. He's watching it go down. And then he's like, okay, now it's time to be the hero. And then he stops in. So even though they're like 5 feet away from each other, they have this big action sequence. And then it's like, okay, now I'm going to save you. Pointless. I mean, worst movie I've seen in a while. I mean, really bad movie. Worst movie I've seen in a while is Legion. It's a 2. There's no reason for you to ever see it. I watched this so you don't have to. All right. Thank you.